Supergirl, 2015. Budget per episode, around $1 million. Season 1 of Supergirl had potential. Kara Danvers stood for hope, resilience, and a sense of justice rooted in classic comic book storytelling.
I was sent to Earth when my planet Krypton was dying.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
But after the CW took control in Season 2, the show took a sharp left turn. Suddenly, Supergirl wasn't about saving people. It was about lecturing them. Feminist monologues replaced character arcs.
So she's gay.
Yeah.
And are you saying you're gay too?
And white male characters were often reduced to caricatures or sidelined altogether. While some praised the show for championing representation, others criticized it for using identity politics as a crutch for lazy writing. Viewership steadily declined after Season 2, and by the final seasons, the series had become a parody of itself.
No touching without consent.
Wonder Woman 1984, 2020. Budget $200 million. Box office $169.6 million. Losses possibly around $50 million or more. The first Wonder Woman was a hit because it balanced strong female empowerment with the classic origin arc. But Wonder Woman 1984 did the opposite. It traded tight storytelling for shallow symbolism. Set in the neon-drenched 1980s, the film attempted to channel nostalgia and idealism. But the final product felt disjointed and preachy. WW84 was bloated with vague social justice themes, muddled storytelling, and oddly regressive character dynamics. Critics praised its message, but audiences were left scratching their heads, especially as the film sacrificed a solid villain and coherent plot in favor of empty symbolism. Even Wonder Woman herself felt neutered by a script that wanted more to preach than to entertain. Batwoman, 2019. Budget per episode, $3 million. From episode 1, Batwoman made its mission clear. Feminism above all. I don't need a man to take credit for a woman's work, says Kate Kane.
I'm not about to let a man take credit for a woman's work.
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on. Takes his cave, Batman's suit, his equipment.
Right after inheriting Batman's entire legacy. Rather than develop Batwoman as a unique figure in the Bat family, the show leaned heavily into identity politics. Every male character was either evil, incompetent, or used as a prop to elevate female leads. And the show didn't even try to hide it. The marketing was all about feminism first, with little concern for plot coherence or character consistency. Behind the scenes, things weren't better. Ruby Rose's departure after Season 1 led to a jarring main character switch, and viewership dropped with every season. Villains were often white, male, or both. Heroes, only if they were queer, female, or part of a very selective checklist. Story came second to ideology, and audiences noticed. Dropping ratings and multiple lead changes proved it. Eternals, 2021. Budget $236 million. Box office $402 million. Losses possibly around $50 million according to Forbes. Marvel's Eternals promised diversity, inclusivity, and the MCU's first openly gay superhero. What it didn't promise? A coherent story. Instead of crafting a compelling team dynamic, the film drowned in exposition, identity checkboxes, and virtue signaling moments. One scene featured a character blaming America for the Hiroshima bombing without any historical context. Another included a blink and you miss it, doing it scene, which felt more like a PR checkbox than an organic moment. These weren't just inclusions. They were presented as headline-grabbing milestones first, story moments second. Arrow, 2012. Budget per episode, $3 million. Early Arrow was peak superhero television. Dark, gritty, and focused. But post-Season 5, it started to crumble. As the show leaned into heavy political themes, Green Arrow's crusade against crime became a soapbox about identity politics. By Season 6, Arrow had become a lecture with fight scenes. The show focused more on themes like social justice, race, and gender identity than the central idea of heroism. Some episodes felt like political debates wrapped in leather suits, rather than character-driven stories. And as Arrow shifted, the rest of Arrowverse followed suit, turning once promising series into politically lopsided dramas. The Flash, 2014. Budget per season, $50 million. The first few seasons of The Flash were a fan favorite, but after Season 3, the lightning bolt started to fizzle. By Season 4, the central focus shifted away from heroism to interpersonal drama, mostly centered around Barry's wife, Iris West. Iris was suddenly calling the shots.
You know, we don't need therapy. I mean, We're Barry and Iris, right?
barking orders and leading missions as if she were a seasoned tactician.
You are not the Flash, Barry. We are.
Problem is, she wasn't. Her rise to leadership felt unearned and forced.
I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
Damn it, Iris, she lied to us for months!
And she explained why.
That she was working with Dawn?
The show's tone changed too. Complex villains were replaced with preachy dialogue, virtue signaling, and character arcs that catered more into identity representation than to narrative necessity, and plot lines became predictable. The show that once celebrated a hero's journey turned into a never-ending relationship drama. Birds of Prey, 2020. Budget, $84 million. Box office, $205 million. It needed at least $250 million to break even. Birds of Prey didn't just have a message, it had an agenda. Every male character was a monster, a creep, or useless. Black Mask was turned into a grotesque misogynist caricature. Detective Renee Montoya was bullied, overlooked, and undermined because she was a woman, of course.
Based on 80s cop shows, she's always saying cheesy shit like,
There was only one shooter. Inside. Wait, shh.
I'm just saying, we got 4 dead bodies here, you know, one guy.
I'm trying
bullet
to
holes.
work.
I'm sorry.
And the costume design, less fun comic book chaos, more we're not here to entertain men. Ewan McGregor openly said the film was feminist. Director Kathy Yan described her pitch as rage against the patriarchy. Too bad that rage didn't come with a decent script.
What the hell is up with this bow and arrow shit?
It's not a bow and arrow, it's a crossbow. I'm not 12.
I love this chick. She's got rage.
I don't have rage issues!
you know,
SheHulk, Attorney at Law, 2022. Season 1 budget, $225 million. SheHulk, the show that proudly announced its progressive stance before it even aired.
You in the case, and you are not helpful here at all.
I feel like this is gonna land.
Jennifer Walters spends her first episode berating Bruce Banner.
Lethal? As in I'm gonna die?
No, there was more to it that I'm going to explain.
That is not the sentence to take a pause on, Bruce.
One of the MCU's most tragic characters, for suggesting she learned to control her rage.
About accepting the situation you're in.
Oh, I thought it was about getting my butt tight as hell.
According to her, she's better at it because she's catcalled.
Here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. When I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day because if I don't, I will get called emotional. I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
Boy, if you don't! For those who don't know Banner's Marvel history, Banner was abused by his father, witnessed his mother's murder, was stranded on an alien planet for years, watched friends and loved ones die, and all while struggling to control the beast within. The show doesn't develop Walters as a layered character. It uses her to belittle men and mock superhero traditions. Hulk becomes a joke. The writing, more courtroom comedy than comic book. In trying to smash stereotypes, SheHulk smashed audience interest instead. That's 8 minutes. Thank you for watching. Like the video and don't forget to subscribe for more flops.